Assalamu alaikum. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, we give praise and thanks to Allah for His guidance to us, Honorable Minister Muhammad. I greet all of you with the greeting words of peace. Assalamu alaikum. Ladies and gentlemen of the press, brothers and sisters, it is our great honor and privilege to be before you with those brothers who have the ear of the youth of our people. We have come today based upon the life and death of two of our great sons, Tupac Shakur and Biggie Smalls. Sometimes out of darkness God can bring light, and out of death He can bring life, and out of tragedy God can make a way for us to turn tragedy into triumph. The tragedy of the loss of our brothers is leading to the triumph of the unity of these brothers who are from the East, the West, the Midwest, and the South. And we are very happy to say and give God the praise and the glory that the East and the West have come together, and they have agreed, and we have agreed in principle, that as of this day, all of the insult that have been heaped on one by the other will cease, and each have forgiven each other. Ice-T is in Europe, but he sent us a videotape saying that whatever we agreed to, he is with it. Ice Cube is doing a movie, but he chartered a special jet to come and make peace with those that he had a disagreement with, namely Common Sense was here, and Cam is Common Sense now. And they embraced each other in the spirit of love and brotherhood. The base of all of this is atonement, reconciliation, and accepting responsibility. We are happy to announce, in principle, we have agreed that the East and the West, the North and the South, we will produce an album dedicated to Tupac and Biggie that unites our people and that will promote the peace and the movement in the black community toward atonement, reconciliation, and accepting responsibility. We have agreed in principle that we will lift our sights from the things that are negative and the things that are degenerative to the things that are positive and uplifting to our community. And our brothers have agreed in principle that they will work toward the true advancement not only of our people, but of the entire human family that are the listeners to their songs. We have also agreed in principle to sponsor a peace tour that the brothers from the East, the West, the North, and the South, and the central region of this country will crisscross this country promoting the peace that we have agreed to and pledged our life to this day. We have also agreed that we will marshal all of our efforts toward the holy day of Atonement and Reconciliation on October the 16th of 1997, which will be the second anniversary of the Million Man March. And we intend on that day to let the world see the entire black community fast and pray. There'll be no work, there'll be no play. We won't spend any money in any store, but we will devote one day out of this year to bring about peace and stopping the violence and the ignorance that pervades our community. And these are the soldiers of God who have said that we will march together to produce that peace, that unity, that brotherhood in the total black community. We thank Almighty God for this day. The elders who came are those who struggled for a long, long time in the cause of our liberation. Kwame Ture, formerly known as Stokely Carmichael, an elder to these young men, but all of them know him, love him, and respect him. One of the strategists, principal strategists for Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., the Reverend James Bevel. And of course, Minister Benjamin F. Mohammed, formerly the Reverend Benjamin Chavis. All of the young rappers know him, love him, and respect him for the work that he has done to promote peace among the gangs. And so I will relinquish the floor to those who represent the East, the West, the Midwest, and the South, that they may say to you, to let you know that it is not I really speaking for them. They are quite capable of speaking for themselves. So if you look at the array of wonderful talent that is here, all of it is not here, but all have pledged to this. And I think they all deserve our gratitude. Missing today was Sean and Puffy and the representative of the bad boys. They are really the good boys. And my son talked with Puffy, and he said that he's in agreement with what we are doing for peace and for the uplift of our people. And even though he's not present, the Spirit is here with us, and I'm sure he will be a part of what we do as we cross this country to bring peace in the inner cities and to all of our young people who need guidance. These young men have pledged themselves to guide our community, not to destructive behavior, but to constructive behavior. So I'd like to call our brother from the East, who's representing the East, Brother Doug E. Fresh.
First of all, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out and being here for a very, very special occasion. I've been in the rap business for a very long time, and this is a historical event. I would like to thank the Nation of Islam and the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan for bringing us together on this event. There's been a lot of rivalry between the East and the West Coast, and today we sat down, and the brothers and sisters the brothers that was there, we showed so much love towards one another, and we sat down and worked out our differences. We have a great understanding of where things are coming from and how we have to stop it. So as we go on